How did I get involved with the live video community? I actually started my live streaming journey before apps like Periscope and Facebook Live came out. I started on YouTube Live when I was at university, and I was live streaming. I founded a TV station at my campus on university, streaming the sports events there. And that's where my love for live started. I then went off on to work with brands and broadcasters, creating live stream YouTube shows on there. And we would have often multi-million dollar budgets, especially, I often spent 70, 80, sometimes $100,000 on tech just to go live. And then Periscope came out, and suddenly my budget for tech of $100,000 was the budget that I already had it and was carrying in my pocket. My iPhone could do exactly the same thing, go live and show the world. And that's what really blew my mind, and that's why I just jumped into it with both feet. In terms of what were the struggles or the biggest challenges of getting started, I think probably knowing what to Periscope about or what to live stream about. What should I talk about? What would people find interesting? And the biggest advice that I can give for that is just talk about, if you've chosen you want to talk about something, talk about what you love anyway, because somewhere in the world there's a group of people who love just what you love as well, and they want to find out more about it and meet other people who enjoy that topic as well. Or whether that be travel, whether that be China mugs or something like that, there's people around the world who love that topic just like you do. Why are you passionate about live video? I'd say I'm most passionate about live video because it's interactive. Whether it be Periscope, whether it be Meerkat, whether it be Facebook Live, whatever. The reason that these are all so successful now, and the live streaming apps in the past, like YouTube Live or Livestream and Ustream, weren't successful, was because they didn't have that incredible real-time interactive element that enables conversations. And that's, I think, why I'm most passionate about this new mobile interactive streaming medium, whatever you want to call it. It's the fact that not only can I show people around the world my little part of the world, or give them a bit of a nugget of information, but I can have a conversation with them. And I have made so many friends just on the 1.5 years that I've been Periscoping. I probably made more true friends through 1.5 years on Periscope than I have in the subsequent 23 years in my life before that. And there's people all over the world that I am lucky enough and kind of happy, incredible. Just going to redo that last bit. And there's people all over the world that I am lucky enough to call my friend, and I know I could bring up and be like, hey, I'm coming to Australia, is there a couch for me? And they'd say yes. What advice would you give to live streamers who are just getting started? My biggest advice for live streamers maybe just getting started or wanting to experiment with the app is persevere. It's going to be a long and probably at times rocky road, and you'll wonder if you're doing the right topic, or you'll wonder if people actually are enjoying your videos. The viewing figures might go down at times and things like that. There'll be a lot of things thrown at you that you just think, should I really be investing my time in this? The answer is definitely yes. This is something that's up and coming and will continue to grow. And I think the biggest advice I can just give is don't give up, keep going, be consistent. If you've chosen you want to Periscope daily, do that. If you've chosen maybe you want to spend more time on creating amazing content, but only once a week, do that. Just don't give up. How would you describe your brand or voice as a live streamer? How would I describe me as a brand, as a live streamer? Probably, well, I'm quite a geek. I'm a techie geek, so that's the first thing that comes to mind. I love gadgets. I love tech news, consumer electronics. So a lot of what I show on Periscope, it's very much a reviewer of tech or a giver of breaking news within the technology space. I'm also what I guess some would call an educator. I love being able to pass what I've learned for the last 18 months on Periscope and giving people that short, quick start guide to Periscoping. I give lots of top tips about how to use the app or how to be a live streamer. And that is just basically what I've learned from the last 18 months, condensed down into maybe like 100 top tips that I can give. So somewhere along the lines of, I guess, geeky tech guy and knowledgeable live streamer. How has live video helped you make a bigger impact? I could easily say that live video has enabled me to make more money and do things like that, but I think the real benefits that I've seen from live video, and I've personally experienced from live video, are exactly that. The moments and the memories that I've created over the last 18 months. I've gone all over the world and met some of the most incredible people that actually I first met on Periscope, on a live stream. I have done live streams that have changed people's lives. One that will stay in my heart until the day I die is the live stream where I was broadcasting live from the memorial site at the Twin Towers in New York. And it was a silent scope. I had chosen not to talk and asked my viewers to do the same. And then one comment came in saying, "My dad's name is on your left." And I cannot tell you how many, or how in just 1 second you freeze up and just feel spine tingling. Anyway, the audience, then the scope completely transformed, and within about 2 or 3 minutes we were able to unite a girl called Erica, who was sitting in London with her father's memorial name in New York, and it was one of the most powerful and emotional scopes that I personally have ever done. So I hope that that helped make a bigger impact. As a content creator, who are those in the community that you most admire and why? That's a tough one because there are so many incredible creators who do a variety of different things. You know, if I'm thinking of like, I personally love music and I love incredible singers, so instantly people like Claire Means and Sam King pop to my head. Both amazing periscopers who sing, and I will often tune into them, and just that will be my relaxation. There's also, you know, take kind of adventure and travel. Mitch Oates, Dan Moore, doing some amazing scopes from all the way around the globe. And there's people that I just enjoy chilling with and will go and hang out every single day with. You know, Brandy Anthony is another one, also known as like the Periscope Mermaid, does incredible scopes on the beach in Florida as a mermaid, but also will do her daily coffee scope where you just feel like you're going and joining a friend every morning. And I love that vibe with Periscope. Why are you excited about using a .live domain? I think the reason that I love using my alex.live domain is simply because it is so simple. It just, in a world of live streaming where there's at the moment not really clickable links, and you can't put links in Periscope or Facebook Live and things like that, you have to have a domain which is catchy and which is memorable. And so for me with alex.live, it doesn't get more memorable than that, and it doesn't get more easy than that. You know, it's just my first name .live, and also the other thing is it tells anyone who I meet that's new what exactly I do. I'm all about live. I'm all about the now. And often when I tell people that maybe aren't aware too much of live streaming, visit my website, alex.live, they're like, wow, that's a good domain. Like, how much did you pay for that? What's one thing your audience doesn't know about me? I think they honestly know everything about me. Damn, this is hard. I might have to pause 1 sec. I'll be back. Something that my audience doesn't know about me is probably the fact that I'm actually quite an adrenaline junkie. They haven't got to see too much of that yet, but I love anything that flies fast. Fighter jets that flies fast, that goes fast. Fighter jets, I used to ride motorcycles, I've jumped out of planes. I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie. So if you're not yet a fan and you want to come and find out and see what I do, you can visit me on Periscope. You can go to alex.live, that will take you straight to my Periscope. Or if you're on the Periscope app, just search for Alex Pettitt, 4 T's in my last name, Pettitt. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Alex Pettitt. I'm at Alex Pettitt on Instagram. And the other one is Snapchat, which I use regularly, Alex Pettitt Snap. I think that's everything.